Hello guys, Fru here. Welcome to today's video. So guys, in today's video we're gonna talk about the top 10 YouTube channels to follow if you are into technology. So the top 10 YouTube channels to follow if you are a tech enthusiast. Guys, so on this channel we talk about career advice, tech tips, and some inspiration, and this is especially relevant. This is an especially relevant read for us as it gives us 10 amazing YouTube channels you definitely want to bookmark, you definitely want to subscribe to, you definitely want to be have it as a resource where you go back to and follow. All right guys, so this is coming from Social Blend on Medium, so you want to definitely check out Social Blend and follow them. They put out some really amazing content. So guys, in addition to this 10, I hope by the end of this you'd also consider subscribing to our channel and make that number 11, right? So but that said, we're gonna go in and look at the top 10 YouTube channels to follow if you are into technology, to stay up to date, to stay up to relevant with the latest news and the latest tips, the latest gadgets, the latest trends, the latest innovation that's all happening within the industry. Guys, we all know that the more you know, the more you earn. And with technology, especially given the pace at which things are changing, guys, you cannot afford to fall behind, right? And so you always want to make sure you subscribe, you stay up to date with all the innovations and all the things that are coming into the market. All right, so guys, before we dive in, I just want to call out that the channel, this channel talks a lot about career advice and tech tips as it relates to data and on the professional side. But some of the things that we're gonna see on these channels that we're gonna go through, we'll talk more on the consumer side or just general tech, right? And before we dive in there, I just wanna make it clear out there that I'm of the philosophy that technology is technology, right? And we cannot be one-trick ponies, right? So just because we talk about data science and machine learning, big data, AI, and such, doesn't mean that we cannot understand what's going on with Android or the latest tech gadgets that are coming out, or all the other innovations that are happening around us. So that said, the reason why I put that out there, because I know some of you might go into the comment section below and say, but Fru, I know this is not in line with what the channel is about. Guys, just bear with me, guys. It's all in line, as long as it's technology, as long as it's career advice and some inspiration to help us have a best professional and personal life. I think that ultimately it serves the purpose. So let's get started. I haven't, for transparency, looked at all the channels, but I think that the resources there will still be relevant for you guys who want to check them out. So the very first one is Unbox Therapy, and I'll click a link to the channel. It's gonna make a little bit of a noise for the audio. Okay, so I'll mute that really quick. So this one it's a channel over, this is huge, 15 million subscribers. Guys, that's you don't get to have 50 million subscribers by over 50 million subscribers by putting out content that's not good. So it's definitely an interesting channel. What this one talks about is the most commonly followed tech channel on YouTube with over 300, well, I guess that was 300,000, but now we're looking at 15 million. So to me, this is 15 million right there. Let me zoom in, guys. So that's 15 million right there. So it's definitely a huge channel. And what it talks about is, it's popularly known, it shares review about PC components, gadgets like mobile and tablets, right? Even a famous gaming console. So if you're thinking about buying a PC, you're thinking about buying a tablet, you just want to understand some of the hardwares that are out there, this might be a great channel for you to follow and subscribe to get your information. All right guys, I know sometimes people reach out to me, what tablet should I use for or what PC should I use for data science, or what PC should I buy for going to college. Guys, these are the kind of places where you can go in to really start getting some knowledge around the things that you need. All right, next one we'll look at here is Cnet Tv. So let's click and look at Cnet Tv. Bear with me, it's gonna make some noise. I'm gonna mute it really quick. Okay, it's already muted. So Cnet TV, again, huge subscriber count. Cnet has a blog as well, and what Cnet does is, and guys, consider subscribing to all these channels, that way you get a list of what they share, right? Cnet is the inside out of tech news website that's dedicated to the YouTube channel. They do reviews about different tech products and such, right? I know Cnet has their website. Cnet has a website which I'm very familiar with, right? They do product reviews, how-tos, and such. So you can definitely check out their websites. I believe some of my relevant reads have come from Cnet, right? So you can definitely check out their website. But in addition to that, they do have the YouTube channel where they put out great content. around, you know, tech reviews and Fitbit versus so there's just a lot of content here. If you really want to stay up to date with technology, that will be an interesting site to keep up. All right, the next one is Linus Tech Tips. Right, this guy, I know him very well. It's a little bit muted. Linus is, if you're on YouTube and you're watching anything around technology, sooner or later you're gonna come across Linus. He has several other channels. I think one of them is coming a little bit below, and this one over 9 million subscribers as of making these videos. I won't be surprised if sooner or later this blows up to a very huge numbers, right? So Linus goes into everything from gaming consoles to CPUs, and you know, he really goes into all kind of things, and he's a very animating person, guys. You know, and I really enjoy watching. I'm not signing into YouTube now, so it doesn't show my subscribe status here, but this is definitely one person you want to subscribe to get some really good tech tips and be able to stay up to date with relevant tech information, right? So let's see. So everything, guys, these are some of his videos. My laptop died, time to pick a new one. I just want to see one video that stands out. Make your mouse better for cheap, kind of things, right? So there is just a lot of information you can get here to stay up to date and relevant with technology. All right, guys, next one that we'll look at here is the Verge. The Verge, and that is muted again. The Verge is another popular website for technology. Let's read this. It's among the corporate ones, right? So this is not necessarily an individual, this is more corporate. But you know, if you want to stay up to date with gadgets, apps, social media network reviews and things like that, again, websites like this or channels like this will be especially relevant for you to subscribe to. All right, so they go into details like Note 10. They're talking about Note 10, the big picture podcast. So there's just a lot of things that they talk about here, right? Why Apple needs iPads, apps on Mac, and there's a lot of great content here, guys. So you definitely want to subscribe on the Verge. All right, guys, so the next one we're gonna look at is Jonathan Morrison, guys. But before we jump into Jonathan Morrison, what you'll notice is that as we go through this list, there are a lot of videos that you're gonna have to watch. And one of the things I want to do is call out this extension, which is an extension on the Google Chrome store. And what it does is it's called Fru Louis AI. For YouTube, it sits right in your browser, guys. If you go ahead and subscribe and install the extension to have it on your Chrome browser, and as you watch all these videos on YouTube, let me pause this for a second. As you're watching all these videos on YouTube, whether you're watching videos from Unbox, from Cnet, from Linus Tech Tips, or from The Verge, so let's actually pick a gadgets maker's worst nightmare knockoff. So let's actually pick this as an example. All right, I'm gonna pause this video. All right, guys, so you might be watching a lot of videos, and at some point in this video, this person might say something that's very relevant. This is about this video is about 11 minutes long. Let me zoom in here. Right, at some point they might say something in the video that's very relevant, and you want to remember that thing that they said. All right, what this really extension does is it puts these two simple buttons right on your screen. So what you can do is you can click bookmark, and now you have a very simple interface to bookmark important concepts within this video, so you never forget it again. All right, so whenever you come back to this video, so think about this as your permanent memory, right? Your permanent memory that doesn't forget and that never forgets. So you can give it a title to say whatever was relevant here, move it to the precise location, and then you can go ahead and save that. So what will happen is, I wouldn't do it for now, I would, you know, but what it happens is it would save it into your bookmark inventory here on the left side. So whenever you come back to this video, say it's after 1 week, after 3 months or a year or 2 years, guys, you're gonna have the bookmarks right in there for you. That way you don't have to watch the entire video to remember what exactly was relevant within that video. All right, guys, so definitely consider checking out Fru Louis AI and having that as a companion as you watch a lot of these videos or as you subscribe to these channels to consume content for them. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Fru Louis AI again at the end. Now, the next one that we saw here was Jonathan Morrison. Again, this is an individual YouTuber. He has an amazing channel with over 2 million subscribers. Guys, that's a lot of subscribers. And so, with Jonathan's channel, you find very high quality videos about, the aesthetic of technology, shortlisted gadgets and things like that. So a lot of reviews and anything happening around gadgets and technologies, you will find this. And, it calls out, the quality of the video, and you can kind of see the quality of the video too is really something very powerful. So A great channel to subscribe to stay up to date with what's going on in technology. All right, now we get into one of the big daddies in the room, Marquis Brownlee, aka MKBHD, right? Marquis Brownlee. He's somebody that I paid attention to right from the very beginning. He's just started by reviewing phones. I really knew him for phones, but he does a lot of other tech reviews, right? So his channel is just has grown. He's recently interviewed Elon Musk, and he's interviewed a lot of top people in the industry, and his channel is definitely one of those channels that if you care about gadgets, you care about technologies, things like phone, iPads, cameras, and things like that, guys, you definitely want to, or Bill Gates here, he's talking with Bill Gates, Tesla, he's been driving Tesla, so you definitely want to have his channel to subscribe to and stay up to date. So Marquis Brownlee is another great YouTuber you definitely want to pay attention to if you want to stay relevant in technology as well, right? Now, the next one that we see here for number 7 is Future Ideas and Technology. This is another interesting YouTube channel. I haven't been very familiar with this one, just maybe because the size is a little bit smaller, it hadn't reached my radar, but by going through this list I came across it. What it does, it talks a little bit about, I'm gonna read it from here. It gives priorities to ideas that are ahead of its time, guys. So if you want to stay ahead and know what's coming into the future and be very relevant, not just what's going on today, but what are some of the futuristic things that people are working about, right? This channel will definitely give you that gadgets, software, research and development, R&D kind of visions. This channel will definitely give you that. So if you go in there, look at this car, I don't even know what kind of car that is, right? Or you can see 6 cool gadgets that you can buy on Amazon. Like, I could just imagine what that is. So guys, this is an amazing, it looks like an amazing channel, very futuristic, and something you definitely want to subscribe to. This one looks like, I don't even know what that is, guys. It looks like somebody riding, let's actually open up, biking on the water. Wow. Interesting, guys. So these are the kind of things that you get when you stay up to date with all these channels and to see the information that they share. Number 8 would be Tech Smart. So Tech Smart, again, I'm not familiar with this one in particular, but guys, just from the number of subscribers, pretty huge as of making of this video. So Tech Smart, let's read what the channel is about. It's a youth-oriented, vibrant YouTube channel, which might sound too cool for tech savvy, right? Kitten comes up with advice, little tech hacks and tricks, experience better iPhone and such. Again, this is an individual. He comes up with some tips and tricks and hacks and things like that you can definitely follow. Guys, if you want to stay relevant in technology, want to stay relevant with what's going on around you with gadgets and softwares and things like that, again, this is another channel you might want to consider subscribing to. Techno Buffalo. So this is an individual, Techno Buffalo, John Rettinger. I was just actually looking at this a few minutes ago before shooting this video, and again, very similar to the other channels, he creates great content around technology, gadgets, iPhone reviews, Pixel reviews, and things like that. So if you really want to get opinions about what's out there, what to buy, what kind of phone, what do other people think, right? Apple and all those kind of things, guys, these are kind of the channels that you definitely want to subscribe to and bookmark so you can get access to them. All right, and then the last but not least is Techcrunch. So Techcrunch is it's another one. They have a website as well, which is a blog, and I will actually highly recommend you subscribe to Techcrunch, the blog. If you're gonna subscribe to the YouTube channel, you could as well just subscribe to the blog or the website or whatever you call this, right? They have a lot of articles and content around different areas, from startups to apps to gadgets to videos, audios, and such. All right, so going back to Techcrunch, this is one of those high quality kind of platforms that I highly recommend. And it's not just a niche about reviews. Well, I think what's kind of interesting with Techcrunch is, you know, they kind of have the same philosophy of their blog, right, where not only are they talking about reviews, but they're talking about tech startups with reviews and internet products and such, right? So the startup dimension too is something that could be very interesting for you. And the reason why I call out is this is an example here of Michael Sebel, I believe that's the name. If I'm Michael Sebel, that's the name, right? So you see him he's more into the startup space. So Techcrunch is not just gadgets and reviews. You can see conversations like this that can definitely help you if you're more into startups and technologies and such. All right, guys, so this is it. And guys, and if you're watching this again, I highly recommend use the 3 extension like I have here to bookmark this talk. Give a nice comment, guys. Let's say startup or whatever was relevant here. You can make it public or private. You can save that, and as you see, I've saved it. It's right in there. Whenever I come back to this video, I can just play it, and it's gonna play the precise location of where the talk was happening. And guys, that's very, very relevant. And let's say you don't want to just play that, you want to maybe get more insights. Guys, Really AI has some deep AI capabilities in there you can take advantage of to index that video. So for a very minimal charge, you can click and index that video, guys. So once you index it, it's gonna give you insights around who is in this video, the keywords, the topics, translation to over 30+ languages, and it's just an all-around way to get more from the videos that you watch, guys. You can quickly start getting a lot of information from the videos that you watch. All right, guys, so back to summarizing this article. I thought it was a really relevant read, especially if you're into technology. These are the top 10 YouTube channels to follow if you are a tech enthusiast, guys. And I know a lot of you following my channels care about technology. You care about staying up to date with what is going on. And guys, there's no better way than to see what other people are talking about, what other people are reviewing. That way you can always stay up to date with the latest tips and tricks, hacks, trends, information, news, and all of that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was very helpful. Please do make sure you subscribe to my own channel as well, as part of that list to stay up to date. We're going to be producing a lot of great content, and if you have a relevant read for us that you want us to share, please make sure you reach out to me or you leave it in the comment section below, and I'll definitely be considering that for a future video. And thanks for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next review.